What's going on, y'all? Hope you're having a great day, morning, evening, or night, depending on the day or time you're watching this video. It's your boy Playmaker Away with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. The easiest forex strategy to use. So as you see right here, we're looking at gold. This was a beautiful 1-to-4, almost 1-to-5 risk reward ratio. We're still in this position, by the way. We took this yesterday during New York session. So this means whatever we risk made 4, almost 5 times that amount. So for example, if I risked $100, I made 4, almost $500. If I risked $1,000, I made 4, almost $5,000 off this one trade alone. Now, it's your first time on the channel. Welcome. Appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to go ahead and hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we also live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 in EST on this very same channel. We also have a free signal, free Telegram. There's the first link in the description. This is how we did last month, October. We caught a total of 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. In the month 32.5, giving us an 86% win rate. Now this is how we did last quarter. July, we went 34 wins, 3 losses. August, we took 45 wins, 7 losses. And in September, we took 27 wins, 4 losses, catching 105,389 pips July, 219,708 pips in August, and 16,634 pips in September, giving us a total of 341,731 pips caught, 323,385 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal room. In the quarter, 106 wins, 14 losses, giving us an 88% win rate. Every trade posted has the date, the time the trade was posted, my personal entry, SL, TPs, how many people viewed or entered the trade, reactions, and of course those TPs getting hit. So make sure to go ahead and check that out. Now let's get straight into this video. So you can see right here, here's the signal. Entry was 2336, SL 2322. See all the TPs. You see we entered this on May 9th at 11:10 a.m. We went live with the members during the New York news at 8:30. Then I dropped the New York price watches that goes over the trades we took during London and Tokyo session, as well as possible setups going into New York. Then you can see a few hours after that, we entered gold. So I'm gonna show you the footage of me breaking down gold, giving my analysis before we entered, and then we're gonna break down why we took this trade and spot is in. So I'm not going to do anything unless it can break 25.40 and hold that as support. If it can do that, then we're going to go jump into buys on that. But there's a lot of other charts with better positionings. So if gold can break this resistance and hold that support at 23.30, 23.32, we can look for buys going to 23.50 and possibly up to 23.72. All right. So one thing I want to break down is, again, we're on the 15-minute time frame. So that means every one of these candlesticks represents an hour. So this shows you that we did not just catch a small bounce, small retracement. But with this strategy, we was able to predict and catch the entire move for the day. Because again, this was 11:30 all the way up until 5:30 a.m. the next day, going into 8 o'clock. So a whole damn near 24 hours we've been in this position. Also, another thing I want to point out is when we go onto the daily time frame, you can see that we caught the entire daily candlestick here, as well as over almost half of the daily candlestick the day before. So again, we're catching huge moves over here. You can see this was the signal. You see the reactions, TP's getting hit. You see me showing what was going on, what was in drawdown. Because again, you see we entered this trade at 11:10. First TP didn't get hit till a few hours later. But after that, price just continued to fly the rest of New York, Tokyo session going into London session. So now let's break down why we took this setup and how you can catch a similar setup just like this one. So first thing I always tell my members and students to do, as well as I go over in the course, is you need to identify the trend on the bigger time frame. Now we're on the daily time frame for this trade. Now again, we're not trading on the daily, we're simply just identifying the trend on the daily, because that's how price moves. Price moves on a day by day, week by week, month by month basis. Just think about it. Whenever you pull up a stock or crypto, do they pull up the 5-second chart, the 5-minute chart? No, they pull up the 4-hour, the daily, the monthly, or the yearly, because that's how price moves. The smaller time frames should only be used to show you what price is doing at the exact time, not what price is doing and what direction price is going overall. The bigger time frames tell you what direction price is going overall. So what we see here is we see some consolidation and some liquidity getting built right here, right? We had this huge bullish momentum. new highs getting made. Then we saw price show some exhaustion to the upside, and we stopped seeing higher highs getting made. Now, if you watch my video on how to identify the trend, you understand what is required for the trend to continue, as well as for the first signs of reversal. So we saw the reversal come here. Then we waited to see if price would hold this level as resistance, which we saw right here. Then we saw this consolidation. We saw price struggle to break the support level to continue the downtrend. So at this point, I was just waiting for price to do one of two things. I'm not going to enter right here. I'm either going to wait for price to break back above this level, treat as support, then go for buys, or I'm going to wait for price to break below this level, treat as resistance, and go for sells. So this is where the patience game comes in. So after I mark off my key price levels, we just patiently have to wait. Boom. So now I got my key price levels marked up. Again, it's the same exact chart. I just got my zones and levels marked off. So again, like I said, I'm either waiting for price to break the support level, I break this resistance to hold it as support, or break this support level and hold it as resistance. So now is when we go into the smaller time frame to wait for price to do exactly that. So we went live with the members during the 8:30 news. I'm not going to play that footage. That's with the members. But you can see 8:30 did not break that level. So we still had to patiently wait. We saw price continue to hold this level as support. So again, we just had to wait for price to break this level right here. And as you can see, before we enter this trade, I let the members know exactly when price did that. At what time? 10 a.m. And then we enter that trade an hour later. So we go into the chart and we go to the 10 o'clock candlestick. We can see that this was this candlestick here going into the 10:15 candlestick. You see what I'm saying? So after price did that, we just had to wait to see if it could hold as support. So here's the retest, and then here's the consolidation. So again, this is when we enter the trade, and we can see that it was in drawdown for a little bit, but this is why it's important to understand what's going on and how to read the charts. We see that we technically are in drawdown for the position, but we're not in the red, and we're still respecting the holding this level as support. So this is why you always want to hold to SL or TP gets hit. So we're just simply waiting for volume. Once volume kicked in, as you can see, it went exactly as projected. TP started to get hit, and then that thing just flew to the upside. Beautiful, 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 beautiful setup. And it's that simple, y'all. And shout out to my boy JD. He was one of the members and students. The one-on-one sessions with him. He's also still got access to his signal room. He took this trade and he made 3K off this trade right here. And I'm pretty sure other members ate as well. So if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free signal, free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my mentorship program, or my signal room services, go ahead and hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced Play Signal Room, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal room, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible sells going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now, I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the Advanced Play Signal Room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded and are an hour long, and they're sent to you same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.